Hey everyone, we're doing a new GarageBand project this week. We're going to learn a whole new thing today. So let's all get to this screen and we're going to start a new song by pressing the blue plus sign in the top right. Okay, and you are going to probably go to this screen and I want you to look at the top. Right now tracks is selected. I want you to select the live loops. So tracks is what we've been doing, and now we're going to explore live loops. In this section, I want you to choose New in the top left. We're going to create our own. Okay, now we see one row. Our first row is empty, and we see a plus sign in the beginning of that row. We're going to tap on that plus sign and tap on Loops. All right, so if you look at the top blue selections, I have guitars selected, but I want you guys to go in there, and hit X and close out of there. All right, now you guys are going to add what I want you to add first, and then I'll give you guys hopefully some time at the end to create your own, but I'll show you how to do it with what I already have preset. Scroll down until you find, it's in alphabetical order by the way, scroll down until you find a float beat. Now, to add loops, you simply press on the name and then you drag it in to where you want it, and we want it in that first cell. Those are called cells. All right, let's press play. All right, let's press stop. Let's continue. And let's add another instrument. So go to the second row, it's popped up now. Press the plus sign. Press loops. Now, under instruments, which is right here, choose bass, which is right here. Okay, now you're going to find your bass loops. I want you to scroll down until you get to the D's, and you want to choose Digging, Deep Synth Bass 2. All right, I'm going to hold that down, and I'm going to drag it into the first column in the second row. Let's hear it. Go ahead and press play. Okay, actually they didn't play. So here's a thing that I can teach you how to do. Down at the bottom, the little up arrow in column 1, press that arrow, and that's going to allow you to hear those two sounds together. All right, let's continue moving forward. We have a third row that popped up. Let's press the plus. Let's press loops. Let's go to our instrument options. Right now it says instruments bass, but we want to tap that and go over to guitars. All right, now I want you to scroll down until you find Ice Crystals. Ice Crystals guitar. Okay, I'm going to drag that in to the first column still, but the third row. Okay, let's just click the loop icon to get out of there. And then again, go to the bottom, that up arrow for column 1. All right. Everybody press stop. Okay, stay with me. Let's keep moving forward, not get bogged down. And what I want you to do is try a little feature here. So go in the very, very bottom left corner, and that's sort of an edit button. Okay, that's going to allow you to edit your cells. So I press it, now it's blue, and now I'm going to go to that same up arrow on column 1, and it's going to give me some options. I'm going to duplicate them. All right, there I have them again. Now I want you to duplicate them again by pressing at the bottom of the second column and hit duplicate again. Okay, cool. All right, now we are going to add a couple more sounds. So in the fourth column that popped up, press the plus and hit loops. Okay, in the column that says instruments, I already have synths selected, but I want you to go in there and select synths, which is short for synthesizer. It's the red keyboard. All right, and for your first sound, I want you to choose Above and Beyond synth. I'm going to select it, and I'm going to use my finger and drag it to that first column. Okay, while we're here, let's go ahead and add two more. The next one is Americana, alphabetical order, Americana synth. Here it is. I'm going to bring that to the second column. And then the third one, I want you to choose Blast synth. Layers. Here it is. Right there. Turn my volume down. Okay, I'm going to drag that in. Okay, and now let me show you what you can do. At the bottom of the first column, the arrow up, I can play those four sounds in that first column. Press stop. Now we have a different sound. We added the Americana sound in the second column. Right? And then in the third one, we added the blast. Okay, so we're getting different sounds from column 1 to 2 to 3. Okay, now I want everyone to look at the top of the screen. You don't see the ruler, do you? Okay, the loop page is a little bit different. So the way that you record it is after you press record, then you can either tap on the cells individually, or you can tap on the arrow columns at the bottom like we've been doing. So let me show you how to do it once, and then I'll let you do it on your own. We don't have to do it together, okay? So everybody stop what you're doing, hands off the iPad, look at my screen. I'm going to record, and all I'm going to be doing is pressing the arrows at the bottom. Okay, so I just was having fun. I let it run. Okay, look at my ruler. First of all, it's too big, but just pinch it to get small. So I recorded for a while, but you know, I was in the groove. I was having fun, and so I want you guys to do the same thing. I'm going to give you time right now. I'll press pause on the video for you to do the same exact thing and get some of this recorded. Ready, go. Okay, now let's just leave it where it is. We could obviously do a lot with this, but for right now, I want to show you something super cool. So at the top of the screen, it says FX. Everybody press on FX, all right? And now everyone press this one. Just kind of go up and down. Go to this one, press up and down. Go over here and put your finger on the repeater. Circle your finger around in the filter. And then right here is like the record that you would scratch. And then you have stop and play. Okay, so those are all the different places that you can play around with. So what I'm going to do, I want you guys to watch first. Again, watch me first, then you're going to have time to play around with it. This part is really fun. Okay, so everybody watching, I'm going to press play at the top. And now I'm going to go over here. Check it out. now is your time to play around with it. That was so fun. Ready, go. I'll press pause here. Okay, now that you've played around with that, let's take our cursor and scroll over to 1. We're going to record again, but we're going to do some cool stuff with the new features that we just found. So you guys are like the DJ. After we press record, you're adding in sounds, but you want it to be skillful. You want it to be artful. You want to make cool sounds. You don't want to make it, you know, imagine you're listening to a DJ and they start going crazy with all this weird stuff. Everyone's going to look at the DJ and go, oh, that sounds kind of weird. You know, so a real musician, a really good DJ is going to skillfully and artfully add little bits of effects in places and not overdo it either, okay? So when you're ready, just press record, and then you start playing around. When you're ready, press stop. I was doing that, and it was so fun. Just got lost in it, you know, which is awesome. That's what you want. That's what you want when you're creating music and really getting creative with music. Okay, now I'm going to go to my track view. Ooh, and look at all these cool effects that I added. So these are the loops that we began with, and then we have the FX that we added. That's my own special, unique track. And that's it for this video. You guys did a great job. You're all totally amazing. Okay, I'm going to show you how to save it. Press on the page on the very top left of the screen. It looks like a white piece of paper. Click on the word My Song, and there's probably a number there. But don't click on the picture, click on the words. And I want you to enter in music class DJ. Done. And now it's saved. Good job.